This is the 33rd video in a series of videos that study the 101 laws of the success mindset code. In this video, we will explore the 33rd law, the law of perception. When we talk about financial transformation in the mature stage of life, most people imagine strategies, investments, budgets, or external conditions. But few consider that the true turning point lies in the invisible lenses through which we see the world. The law of perception teaches us that the way we interpret reality shapes the life we live. Two individuals can face the exact same challenge, yet one grows and evolves while the other feels defeated. The difference is not what happens, but how each one perceives what happens. Your perception is not a passive filter. It is an active creator. Think of perception as a pair of glasses. If the lenses are scratched by negative experiences, fear, and scarcity, everything appears dark, limited, and dangerous. But if the lenses are clean, clear, and guided by purpose, the same world reveals possibilities, resources, and opportunities. Imagine waking up to a beautiful sunrise. For someone who perceives life with gratitude and abundance, this sunrise symbolizes a new beginning. For someone trapped in pessimism, the same sunrise is just another reminder of stress. Notice, the outside didn't change, but the inside did. That is the power of perception. Take Sarah, for example. She always saw financial challenges as walls she couldn't climb. When she failed, she interpreted it as proof that she wasn't good enough. But when she consciously shifted her perception, everything changed. She began seeing obstacles as training, mistakes as feedback, delays as preparation. With new lenses, she noticed opportunities that had always been around but were invisible before. Her reality changed because her perception changed. On the other hand, there's John. He focuses constantly on what's wrong. He perceives money as something that slips away, opportunities as too risky, and people as untrustworthy. His perception creates emotional scarcity, and because he only sees problems, his mind produces more problems. Life reflects the lens we use most frequently. When we perceive life as heavy, life feels heavy. The law of perception reveals something profound. We are not experiencing the world itself. We are experiencing our interpretation of it. Our beliefs, biases, memories, emotions, fears, and expectations create the shape of our financial reality. That means this law is not just philosophical, it is practical. It affects your income, choices, relationships, and your ability to reinvent your life financially. So how do we shift perception in order to unlock prosperity? First, adopt the belief that you are the creator of your internal experience. Even when external events are unpredictable, your internal lens is yours to command. When challenges appear, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "How can this make me stronger?" This simple shift changes your emotional chemistry, your creativity, and your decision-making. Second, practice replacing negative thoughts with constructive ones. Your brain was designed for survival, not prosperity. It automatically pays more attention to danger, loss, and failure. That's why, in the mature stage of life, many people feel anxious about money. But you can choose to direct your focus. Every time you catch a thought like, "I can't," replace it with, "I'm learning." Every time you think it's too late, replace it with, "Now I have experience." With practice, perception becomes disciplined. Third, question your limiting beliefs. Many people inherited beliefs such as money is a struggle, the rich are lucky, or success is only for the young. But beliefs are not facts. Ask yourself, who taught me this? Is this belief helping me or hurting me? What evidence proves this belief wrong? When you question your old lenses, you open space for new ones. Fourth, practice gratitude daily. Gratitude is not passive. It is a muscle that trains the brain to perceive abundance. When you focus on what you already have, health, skills, relationships, experience, your perception shifts from lack to possibility, and from possibility comes movement. Fifth, consciously shift your focus from scarcity to abundance. Scarcity says, there's not enough, I can't risk, I might fail. Abundance says, the world is open, I can learn, I can grow, I can reinvent. The way you perceive money determines how money perceives you. Scarcity creates tightness, fear, procrastination. Abundance creates creativity, boldness, and curiosity. The law of perception also affects how we see people. When you perceive others as competitors, you isolate yourself. When you perceive others as potential allies, you expand your network. Connection produces opportunity. A simple shift in how you see people can unlock doors you never imagined. Now think about your past mistakes. Many people perceive their past as heavy baggage. But what if you perceive it as training? Every financial mistake made you wiser. Every wrong turn sharpened your intuition. When you change how you see your past, you change how you design your future. Your present challenges are not walls. They are instructions. They show where you must grow, shed beliefs, build skills, and strengthen emotional resilience. Perception is the map that guides you through this territory. Ask yourself, what am I not seeing? What opportunity could be hidden behind this difficulty? What belief is preventing me from seeing the path forward? What skill could transform this challenge into income? These questions activate a new lens, and a new lens creates a new reality. And here's the most powerful part. The moment you change your perception, the world begins to respond differently. Your voice changes, your posture changes, your decisions change. People feel the difference. New opportunities appear, not because the universe suddenly likes you better, but because you're finally able to see them. At this stage of life, perception is not optional, it is strategic. If you perceive yourself as too old to learn, you won't learn. If you perceive yourself as someone who can grow, adapt, and prosper, you will. It's not magic, it's neuroscience. Your brain filters reality based on what you expect to see. So start expecting growth, expect opportunities, expect progress, and when the lens changes, life follows. Remember, perception is the first step in creating the life you desire. If you change the way you look at the world will change the way it looks at you. If this content resonated with you, take the next step. Check out the link I left below in the comments. And if this message helped you, give it a like, share it, leave your comment, and don't forget to subscribe with the bell on.